Well, today we'll discuss about an introduction to business environment and about the features of business environment. To give an overview and introduction to what business environment means, well, the ultimate aim of the business is to make optimum use of its available resources, to generate revenue, and to maximize its profits. Whether or not a business is able to make optimum use of its available resources and depends upon numerous internal and external factors. So we can say that society cannot do without business. Similarly, business needs society as it cannot exist in vacuum. Well, there's a close and continuous interaction between the business and the environment. The interaction helps the strengthening of the business firm and utilization of its resources to the maximum. Environment also refers to all the forces which have a direct impact on the functioning of the business. Well, these forces can be economic, social, political, and technological factors. Apart from internal forces of the organization, business environment also refers to all the external factors which have influence on the performance and conduct of the business. The business environment, it basically poses a threat to the firm and it offers immense opportunities for potential market exploitation, where the market includes the banking sector, transportation, communication, then financial sector, insurance sector, then investment, storage, and so on. Well, to specifically discuss what business environment is made of, it is basically it consists of two words, business and environment, where business is considered to be the sum total of all the activities which are concerned with production, trade, and marketing of products and services. The term environment, it literally means anything immediately surrounding an object and exerting a direct influence over it. So the success of every business, it depends on adapting itself to the environment within which it functions. And there's a change, for example, when there's a change in the foreign trade policy and the provisions of exports and imports are changed, then in that case, in order to operate effectively, the business has to change its strategy to make it comparable to the new policies, compatible also. In a similar way, change in the government, change in the taste of the fashion, so that is the consumer's demands, preferences, it makes necessary to change the policy of the business organizations so that they can, for the survival for their so that they can operate effectively and efficiently in the as per the changing environment. All these aspects, they are external factors which are beyond the control of the business. So the business units, they need to adapt themselves to the changes in order for the survival and to succeed in the business environment. Let's discuss about some features of business environment. First of all, totality of external forces. Well, external forces like factors and institutions that are beyond the control of the business, and they affect the functioning of the business enterprise. Well, some of these factors or forces may have direct influence over the business firm. Others may operate indirectly. Secondly, it's the complexity. So we know that various aspects of business environment are related to one another, which means variation in one aspect, if it affects the other. For example, if there is any alteration, say in the fiscal policy with the upcoming new government. So in this particular case, the new government in rule has the power to alter other political and economic policies accordingly. Next comes the dynamic feature. Well, business environment is dynamic in nature. Such changes are necessitated by the change in the economic policies, change in the tastes and preferences of the consumers, then improvisation in the technology, entry of the strong competitors in the marketplace. So all these factors they relate to that is how the business environment of it keeps on changing, and that's why it's called as it's dynamic in nature. Next is uncertainty. Business environment is very much uncertain as it is very difficult to predict the future in an accurate way. Well, there is a need to predict the probable changes in the business environment for any organizations in order to formulate their marketing and promotional business strategies accordingly. Next, salient feature pertains to diversity. So the nature of business environment is very diverse. It involves a number of factors and diverse forces like customers, competitors, suppliers, then government and the social, cultural, and political, technological conditions. Next feature is pertains to relatively. Business environment is a relative concept. It differs from place to place, region to region, and country to country. Political conditions, for example, in the UK, may differ from those in India or Denmark. In a similar manner, socio-cultural environment in developed nations may be totally different as when we compare to the underdeveloped countries. And last but not the least feature can be business environment is multifaceted. The impact of change in the prevailing business environment, it brings opportunities as well as threats. It may be viewed differently by the different individuals depending upon their ability to foresee the future of the time. So these were the few salient features of the business environment.